Alright guys, so before I get this video started, I just wanted to let you guys know really quick that I've already tried to upload this video once and it got a copyright strike. If you guys are well aware, whenever I go to Johnny's shop, he loves blaring his music. And you know, this time I thought I could get away with it if I was far enough away from the speakers or if I would talk loudly over the songs, but YouTube algorithm, man, they are a PETA when it comes to copyright music. Anyways, so I've heavily edited this video. It's gonna seem pretty sporadic. So it went from like an install video to like a just kind of like, or like a how-to video. It's just like me installing the video and getting the alignment done. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my review on how the coilovers drive. I know you guys have been asking for it, so if you guys want to stick around for that, that'll be at the very end of the video. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get this video started. What's going on? We're back here at JTP Automotive out here in Katy, Texas, and we are continuing the suspension overhaul with some overnight parts from Japan. Now, obviously not overnight parts from Japan, but they were overnighted because they came here from Arlington, so it didn't take that long. I got some Cusco adjustable tow arms and some Cusco adjustable camber arms for the rear. Obviously, because from factory there is no way to adjust these settings. And if you remember from a few videos ago, I went ahead and installed coilovers and it threw a lot of things out of whack. So I haven't been able to get it aligned up until I get these installed. So that's what we are doing today. Yeah, so if you guys remember from the last video, if you guys aren't up to date, I did install the TE37s. I did get a lot of random comments, a lot of love, a lot of hate. If the only reason you guys are hating on these wheels is because they're overplayed, I don't know why that would be a good enough reason for you to hate on them. People like what they like. If you didn't like them because of the design, that's one thing, but if you hate them because they're overplayed, that's a really weird reason to hate them. It just sounds like you're jealous that you can't afford them. Anyways, let's go ahead, get this car in the air, and get this intro started. So we got the factory one out. Probably best just to set the Cusco one to the factory's length, so that way, you know, you get your best measurement of how it is from factory, and then you're going to go ahead and let your alignment guy mess with it after that. Alright, we have both the tow arms in, left and right side, so now he is moving on to the upper control arm so we can get some camber adjustment in. So just 2 bolts right there, and hopefully this pops right out. What he's having difficulty is right now is reaching the nut that's behind here because it is not a welded nut, so he needs to be able to get a wrench back there.
I'm just He-Man nowadays. Here you go. There you go. Now watch the remove.
Alright, so it does look like this bracket right here does need to be removed. So that looks to be about a 14, maybe a 12.
It's gotta be it's a 12.
The 12, so yeah, just go ahead and remove that bracket too, so you can go ahead and remove the upper arm. Alright guys, and just like that, the arms are installed. We're just making sure all the nuts are tight on them so they don't go loose on me while I'm driving over to the alignment shop. But yeah, real simple guys, it really didn't take more than like 2.5 hours. Obviously it helps when you have the right tools and the lift. So once again, thanks Johnny, really appreciate all the help. And now let's go ahead and button everything up, and then I'm gonna head over to Backyard Auto for the alignment. Alright guys, so we are here at Garage Guys Automotive. It has been a minute since I've been here, and as you can see, Marc is right there.
Hello!
It has been a minute since Marc has been on the channel. I believe the last thing he was done for the channel was the Who's Faster episode, correct?
Yes!
Yes, man, that was, you don't want to say it's a long time ago, but it was a long time ago. It was a few months ago now.
A few months ago.
So yeah.
And guess what? I haven't driven the car since. It needs tires. That's why.
The weather needs to get cooler too.
That too. Yeah.
So we're here. Car's on the rack. He is doing the specs. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with -3 up front, -2.8 in the rear. We're going to try to adjust the toe a little bit Probably like positive 1/16 if possible, if I can get it squared away on both setups. But if not, we'll just leave it as is, get as close to factory as possible. But anyways, I'm gonna let Mark do his thing, and then we will go ahead and get this thing on the road once he's done. And this is why I cut the top of that cowl plate, because otherwise I would never have been able to let Mark adjust the camber. Such a stupid design, Toyota. What were you thinking? Alright guys, so that does it for the install portion of this video and the alignment section. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do a review on how these coilovers drive, and I think I'm going to do that right now, just so you guys, a lot of you guys have been asking for it, and I really was just trying to hold off on it. I really just wanted to do more of a track impression video, but a lot of you guys, I guess, won't be tracking as much as me, so I really didn't want to use that as a review, because mine are more based on track use. I don't drive this car on the street very often. If you guys are well aware, I bought this car back in December, and I just barely hit 3,000 miles right now, so I don't drive it a lot, but just an overall impression of how it drives on the road. It's definitely very nice. It's very stiff, obviously, being 8K front, 11K rear, so you definitely feel all the bumps and grooves inside the cabin. It's not bouncy. It's just a stiff ride, so it's not like constantly just up and down, and you can see I'm driving on a fairly bumpy road, and I'm pretty smooth. Obviously, you know, when there is a nice size decent bump or crack in the road or divot or whatever, the car will, you know, react in accordance to how it is. But overall, it's not bad. Would I recommend the 510 for daily driving over track use? No. Definitely, if you're going to be doing it, obviously, just go with the 500. That's definitely your best bet. 510s, if you're definitely tracking a lot more than you are daily driving it, then I recommend the 510s. Overall, they drive great. I haven't taken it to the track. I haven't really pushed it, obviously, because I just now finally got it aligned. My steering wheel is finally straight again. It was like crooked for like the longest time, and I really didn't feel like pushing it too hard, but overall it drives amazing. I highly recommend Fortunato. As I mentioned in previous videos, I've been buying Fortunatos for all my track cars ever since I found out about them. I got a set for the STI back in the day. After I got rid of the TNs, I got a set for the Civic SI, the FA5. I got a set for the Civic EK. I got a set for the Accord. We got a set for Mark's Skyline. We just love Fortunato and how they do things. Their customer service is beyond anybody else's. They answer emails very fast. Their customer service is just spot on. So highly recommend them. So that's just my quick review. I don't drive this car very much on the streets, but I have been driving it for like a week or so now. And it's pretty stiff, as I mentioned, but overall livable. But if you're going to daily drive more than track, I highly recommend just go with the 500 over the 510. So, alright guys, and that'll do it for this video. Thank you for sticking around. If you guys stuck around, just like the last time, I chose a winner. And this time, go ahead and comment alignment. If you comment alignment, I will look through all the comments, pick one out, and I'll send you a free sticker. So, until next time, guys. Later.